Yo, 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 we're back. I got a Apex Legend Season 5 tier list. This is just based off of, you know what I'm saying, my opinion, my experience with these legends. But yeah, if y'all got any differences, put it down in the comments, and let me know. Alright, we're gonna do this from worst to best. So, trash, decent, great, and best in the game. Trash. Lifeline.
Mozambique, yeah.
Garbage.
Lifeline. Garbage. Absolute trash. Terrible. So useless. Why I say useless is because, so look, when it comes to picking up teammates, you could swap her in with Gibraltar. Gibraltar's a little bit more situational, but it's still, he's still got the fast res. Her tactical, pretty cool. I think it should heal a little bit faster. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too slow. Her ultimate, useless. You have Loba in the game. Even without Loba in the game, the flippin' ultimate never made any sense whatsoever. Like, it literally never made any sense. It wasn't related to her being a combat medic, which is what she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be a support character. The only thing that you could honestly say is good about her is her, the fact that she can heal 25% faster. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're a support character, how does it make sense that that's your best quality? You're not helping the team at all. And Mirage is the best. When it comes to picking up your teammates, Mirage is the best at it in the game. Next, we got Octane. Some people would put him in trash, but honestly, as a Mirage main, I think Octane is very useful. I used to be getting kind of like let down when I go into ranked and I seen Octane on my team, but now it doesn't bug me as much. I'm not gonna lie. Octane, I'm gonna put him in decent, mainly because he's also a lot of fun to play. If we're looking at this from a completely competitive standpoint, Octane is in the trash tier, but he is very fun to play. With a Mirage, he's great. The reason why I say this is because if I activate my ultimate, or even if I just do one decoy and I put it under my control, if I go over the if I go over the jump pad, the decoy does the same. Fighting Mirage's decoys it's enough as it is. But now, you gotta fight them all while they're jumping in the air, like from different positions. So yeah, I think Mirage and Octane are a pretty decent combo. You know what, guys? Maybe I'm tripping. I'm thinking about it. Octane is kind of close to trash, but I don't know. As a Mirage main, I'm gonna put him in decent. Next, we're gonna put Bangalore up here too. Bangalore used to be up here, honestly, because I was a Bangalore main. But I think over time she kind of just faded down into this tier. Not really good for team play, simply because of her smoke can be quite distracting unless you're a Bloodhound. Revenant. I'm not gonna lie, with Revenant's buff, I kind of want to put him up here. That buff that they gave him was absolutely needed. I don't know, man. Because, bro, as Mirage, when my powers get turned off, I feel useless. I honestly feel useless. Like, it's just pain. It's literally just pain. Kind of feeling like I want to put him in great. You know what? We'll come back to Revenant. Next, we'll go Loba. Loba's a decent legend. Some people think she might be great. I think she's just decent. I don't think she's anything too crazy. Her tactical is quite useful, especially when it comes to capping high ground. It can be slow, but it's cool. Landing and seeing a proper body shield before anyone else is lovely. Her ultimate is quite useful. I personally think that she should be able to grab at least 3 things, you know what I mean? And everyone else grabs 2. Watson, a great legend. I don't think she needs any reworks, any buffs, anything. I think she's good exactly where she is. No need to change anything unless they introduce another character that kind of like overlaps with the powers and stuff like that. But Watson's great. A good Watson, like a real good Watson in like ranked or something, can move up here easily. But just as base character, I'm gonna put her down there. Revenant, I think I've decided to put Revenant up here in great, just because coming back with 50 HP is so much better than what it was before. Yeah, that buff that he got was honestly needed, bro. I think it was last season they gave him the buff. I think it was like ending of last season. But yeah, that buff that he got was so needed. Before, I honestly think he was like in between decent and trash, but now he's definitely great. 20 seconds is a long time. Like, is a long time for your powers to be off. But his ultimate, thank God for that buff. The ultimate's actually useful now. Next, I'm gonna put Caustic up here. Caustic, I think, is a little bit closer to best in the game, especially now that they gave him that little buff where you don't get slow, your teammates don't get slowed in the gas. Next, my boy Mirage. Last season, or before the rework, when I used to use Mirage, I seen him up here as a great character. I think he was a little bit more situational than he is now, but I seen him up here. I definitely seen him up here. Everyone's seen him like here or even somehow lower, but I seen him up here is great. I do think Mirage's ultimate though, it does need to get the recharge time is a little bit fast. 60 seconds. That's quite fast. That's a little bit too fast. He's great for third partying. Getting third party with a Mirage on your team is great. He just buys you enough time to either leave or heal up and fight again. That's one thing I love about Mirage. The fact that he can just buy time. Mirage is definitely a great legend now. When like he first got the rework, everyone really thought he was completely broken. Next, we're gonna go Pathfinder. With this buff or this nerf that he got this season, Pathfinder kind of dropped down. But I'm gonna still keep him up there because it's not like his powers actually changed. It's just a bit of, you just gotta be a little bit wiser with his grapple, which is fine. But I'm still gonna put Pathfinder up here. Next, we're gonna go Wraith. No need to explain anything. It's Wraith. There's really no need for any type of long talks. Bloodhound. Bloodhound buff was great. I think the Bloodhound buff was probably one of the greatest things that came to this game, to be honest. Mainly because it's like, it kind of changed the meta slightly. It made everyone be a little bit more aggressive. Because like, once you have a Bloodhound on your team and you scan and you see enemies, first thing you want to do is attack. Because you're like, I can see them. Like, you know what I mean? I can see them. They don't know exactly where I'm coming from. They know the general direction, of course, but I can get the drop on them. If you see like teammates separated, you guys usually just go and pick out the one guy that's lagging behind or he's away from the rest of the team. So Bloodhound he's up here now. That scan does need to be nerfed a little bit. I don't know. The range on a scan it's kind of nuts, and it recharges pretty fast now. I think it comes back in like 20 seconds or something. But yeah, Bloodhound's definitely one of the best legends in the game. Gibby. When Gibby got that buff last season, I honestly, let me show you what this tier list would look like. This tier list used to look like this. That is what the tier list would look like. This is literally what the tier list would look like. I don't even know what inspired them. Like, I don't know who asked for a Gibby buff. Gibby was never really bad, except when the game first launched. But even now, Gibby with a red Evo shield, it feels like you're fighting God himself. On a serious note, it feels like you're fighting God himself. Gibby does need to still get nerfed though. His gun shield recharges in like 10 seconds. I think it's like 10 seconds. Me and my friend timed it and it was about 10 seconds. I think it was like 10, 15 maybe. But I still think it needs to get nerfed because you get an extra 45 health every 10 seconds. That's ridiculous. That's honestly gross. This is pretty much a tier list. If you guys have any, differences, let me know down in the comments below. Probably gonna do a couple more tier lists like this for other things like anime, music. Might do some like tier lists for Marvel movies, Disney movies, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me know if you guys want to see more. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. How much is there?
Get out there and bamboozle.
Nice Anton. Nice Anton.
That's how you sweep them up.
To the left one. Yo, you're a goal.
Who's goated? Who's goated? I'm goated. Check the damage, check the stats, all in. Check it all right now, fam. Check it all right now.